Good morning. I'm Barb Roberts, and I'm host of Park Bench, and I'm here with Shannon Steed, owner and recruiting manager for Apex Staffing. Thank you for meeting with me today.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
So, staffing agencies, I wish that I had known more about them when I was going through some transitions in my life, so I'm really excited for you to be able to get the word out there about what you all do.
Okay.
So, what is the biggest misconception with your staffing agency?
Right. I think for us, particularly, that we're specialized in the fact that we do recruiting more than staffing. We place people in permanent jobs, direct hire positions, and we do a lot of professional placement as well as healthcare.
Okay, so it's not a temporary service.
No, not a temp service at all. And
Okay.
I think a lot of people just assume that any agency is a temp agency.
Well, I know I did,
Yeah.
so I would imagine a lot of people do. So
Right.
it's kind of nice to make that clarification because you do so much more.
Right.
And really help people for permanent placement, which
Absolutely.
is great.
Yeah.
So what kinds of jobs do you help people find?
For the most part, we do a lot of nursing positions. We do a lot of clinic placement. So we don't work with hospitals as much or nursing homes. It's strictly clinic settings typically, or facility, or maybe a surgical center or something like that. And then on the professional side of things, we do a lot of accounting positions, so accounting offices.
Okay.
As well as we do quite a bit of legal as well. So legal assistants, paralegals, that sort of thing.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what should someone who's going to come meet with you, what should they be prepared with? Resume? What kinds of things?
Right. Most of the time we receive their resume because they've applied online.
Okay.
Technology. That's great.
It is
right?
great, yes.
But a lot of times when we meet with someone, we may see some things that need to be changed on the resume. So we have the copy here. A lot of times people will bring them with them. But part of kind of what we do with our service is we meet with you, we give you some advice on maybe tweaking that resume a bit, making some changes, maybe even particularly to the job they're applying for. And then, we kind of, I laugh, we give them their homework.
Well, that's good, though, because I remember when I was going through a transition between jobs, you don't know where to start.
Right.
And sometimes even just writing the resume, because rules change and formats change, it's very intimidating and overwhelming.
It is.
So if you can help people take the stress out of it, that's
Right.
huge.
And that's what we want to do. So, we want to help our applicants have the best presentation, the best first impression. And so that means whether it's, how do you dress to go to the interview for that particular job? What should your resume say? Who are you talking with? Giving them some pointers on the company itself too. So giving you a background where you're walking in with knowledge. So.
Which is fabulous. And I think you and I had talked about, I think a lot of people think it costs them a lot of money out of pocket
the other thing.
to use you, and that's not necessarily the case,
not at all.
right?
It's free to the applicant. So
Which is huge.
Right. And if anyone ever asks to have you pay, if you come here and you're a candidate at any agency, you should run. That's not the way it works. So we are, we have the roles that are open, and we are paid by the employer. So we're looking for the perfect person for them, hoping we find the right one, right?
Yeah.
It helps everyone, but at the same time, it doesn't cost an applicant anything other than, maybe an hour of their time, a few minutes. So.
Which is great. So now if you're in transition or thinking you want to make a job change and you don't know where to start, you need to call Shannon.
Yes, give us a call.
Yeah, so I'll post all of her information at the bottom of this interview, and thank you very much
Thank
for your
you.
time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much.